Gerardo.
Plop.
Philly 305 whip that got put in 84.
¿Qué bola hace? ¿Qué me diste?
Welcome to another episode of Miamifantalk. I'm still fucking lagging, so I'm just gonna go off camera. I'm sorry, guys. I think I gotta get better internet for this fucking complex. They don't let me get better internet because they bunch of assholes. I need Xfinity is what I need. So, it is what it is. I need y'all the most important.
One word, upgrade.
Yeah, bro, they don't let me, bro. I gotta pay like $2,000 for them to allow me to pick where I want to go. So,
I don't know. Sounds like a story.
That's why when you live in these bougie ass areas. But anyways, we in the hood.
What's good, Miami? What's happening?
Que hola. Que hola to them. Support as always, as it is every day.
So subscribe.
Make sure you like
button.
Always hear that news.
Tell your homies we on.
What's going on, Miami Dolphins fans 29? How you doing, my friend? Happy hump day. Happy hump day. Today was an interesting day. We did retain some players that we obviously we cut yesterday at the deadline. Some of these people, a lot of people mentioned, especially a lot of podcasters. I know Batman from Finzaholic had mentioned this before. Even Iceman from Fins 100 mentioned a couple. Some of these guys that we're about to mention. So there's been a couple guys, Miami Sports Fanatics and Geo. They've had some talks too, and the Fins tailgate. So all these guys, they talk a lot about the Fins every day, and we try to focus on all 32 teams. We try to as much as we can, but we do revert back to the Fins here and there. Usually that's Monday.
For sure.
Oh, I'm happy to announce as well, Fins Monday next week. I'll be in Mexico. I'll try to come on for like a couple minutes, but we're gonna host, or you guys will host, Dolph Freaky, our super fan. So she have confirmed that Monday is gonna be a good day for her. So I'm gonna post some stuff off this week on our social media. And we're gonna have some fun with that, guys. So we're gonna have Dolph Freaky on the show for a bit, talk about how she got into football and what inspires her, and how does she become a Dolphins fan, and how does her being a woman in this field, with podcasting, what are some of the challenges and what are some of the benefits? So we're gonna get to have a lot of conversations with her, which is gonna be great. I think that's gonna be awesome, and we get to know another Fins fan, which is just as important, right?
Sure, we just keep on moving, keep on sharing on,
trucking,
keep on hustling.
We have some other guys coming on the show soon. I have to wait to confirm those, but I have another player. I haven't even told you guys yet who I'm going to get on the show. But I must stay quiet until we confirm it. And when I confirm it, I know Willie going to go crazy. But it's all right, though. So.
What? Hold on. Rewind that. What?
Hey, I'm pulling all the stops. I'm pulling all the favorites. So we're going to see.
You taking it out of the hat?
Yeah, I'm hoping. We'll see. Hopefully he comes on. It'll be great to have him on. I'm probably a really big fan of his, considering that he played in the era that I actually got to enjoy football.
Right.
So the only hint I will give you, I only give you one hint. He's a running back. He's a running back. So that's the only hint I'm going to give you guys. Drop in the comments who you think it is. Tell your friends and family. It's a trivia game. Who y'all
For
think it
sure.
is? Name some players. And who knows? Whoever guesses it right, if he does come on the show, I'll give y'all something free. I'll see if I pull out some cards or some shit that I have. So I have some memorabilia. So I'll give that out. No problems.
There you go.
You
That's what I'm
know
talking about, bro.
what's going on?
You gotta give, man. You gotta be good. Gotta give.
Hey, Joe. Poseidon has a question for you. Why
For
do
who?
you have shades on?
Well, listen, my eyes are very sensitive today. So, you know,
Under the cloud right now.
they're
But
very
anyway,
sensitive today. So I
we're
can't. The
also
light really bothers me.
we're also going to unveil Gordito. Which, by the way, Gordito, please text me. He's gonna unveil our shirts, our first shirts.
Mm.
Um, you know, so we're gonna have that as well. But we'll get into it. We're gonna get into it now. So the Dolphins retained some players today. We retained Dokes, the running back, Sanders, who was really good in preseason, who I liked a lot. Coleman, he's a tackle, so it's just adding depth. Um, Good, who Iceman praised all preseason and training camp. McKinley the third, who we've heard a lot of good things about, who a lot of people were saying he was going to start over Brandon Jones. I think he still has a lot of ways to develop. Gustin White, Tre'Davious White, the guy who scored our only touchdown, one of the touchdowns against Tampa Bay. And then they brought in Barnes. Barnes? Yeah, Barnes. From the Panthers, I put the Panthers.
From the Panthers? Never heard of that team.
Yeah. But anyways, well, you know what I mean. That's what happens when you don't proofread, guys. That's what happens when you don't proofread. Let me fix that right quick.
He works
Bam.
indoors.
There you go. I fixed it.
He works in
So the cool thing about this guy Barnes is that he's a corner. He's a corner. He's a DB, but he was the fastest player in his draft. So it brings in a little more speed.
They probably use him for kickoffs.
No, remember he's on the practice squad, so it's depth.
Oh,
so in case somebody goes down, they can bring him in. So there's that. There was some other news today too. Sony Michel signs for the LA Chargers, so he stays back in LA. I really do hope he retains his lead from last season. But anyways, so he'll be in the show. He'll be back in the same stadium.
Looks like a player you're aiming for.
Yeah. Who I really liked. I thought he was gonna retain him. I thought he was gonna have a shot at the starting position. I really do like Sony Michel. He's gonna be a good compliment back. Definitely, fantasy guys are gonna look to handcuff him with Austin Eckler because he will be used in goal line. So that's another pickup for LA. So definitely keep a lookout, fantasy guys. Keep a lookout on that. And then another news: the 49ers. They cut Trey Sermon, who I thought. Well, I like that guy Mitchell, but a lot of people like Sermon. So
he was a draft pick, I think, a year ago.
And he had some injuries. So they cut him today. Rager gets traded to the Vikings.
Saw that.
And the one that hurts me the most, because I really did think that Miami was going to have a shot at claiming him. I thought he would have been a good addition at depth and could have definitely competed for that tackle position. Alex Leatherwood got claimed by the Bears. He is a work in progress. We could have put him on the practice squad, or we could have just had him there at depth and let him develop a bit more. But he's a young talent.
He was only released by Vegas, right?
Yeah, he was played by Vegas as a first round pick. So I think that he might have had a chance, maybe in a different system. He may have been more successful, or maybe he just needed different coaching. So, I really wanted him, but he was claimed by the Bears, and that's okay. Shout out to him and the Bears organization. I hope he does very well in Chicago.
Good luck.
So, that's that. Let me see if I can get them on Will freaking Gordino on here. And we'll just knock that out quick with the unveiling of our shirts. While we wait for the rest of our team to come on, then we can really get into it. There was another news too for NBA. I don't know if you noticed, but the Heat the Heat announced they're bringing back their throwbacks, the original jerseys.
Yeah, I heard a rumor about that. Does that
No,
actually happen?
it did. They announced it on Bleacher. Um,
Very nice. Very nice.
and they're sick. I love the way the jerseys look.
Those are nice though. Originals.
Those are making those are
I'm
very
gonna get
nice.
me. I should get me one. I should get me one.
I like the other ones too, though. That La Mecla that they did with all the other jerseys all together.
I would like to get Tyler Hero's jersey, but that's
Yeah,
iffy right now. That's
I
iffy
like
right now.
Butler. I have a Butler jersey, which actually I got to talk to um Marvin about. Marvin says he's going to try to get me that jersey signed, and maybe I'll put that pop toy I have behind me with Jimmy B. I think Jimmy B is going to be a lifer, a Heat lifer, kind of like how Wade was. So that's what I'm
Mhm.
hoping. Honestly, I like
Oh,
Jimmy B.
yeah, he will be. He will be.
So so yeah, man. So what did you think about the Dolphins retaining some of these players? I really didn't think McGinley was going to make the 52, but they
I'm
brought
just
him in.
glad they got rid of one that I knew they were gonna get. I've been saying it from the beginning. It's
Preston Williams.
Mama Huevo Preston Williams. Yeah,
Yeah,
your brother's
Preston. Yeah,
favorite player.
that's
Your
why I didn't
brother's
even make
favorite
it.
player.
That's why I didn't make a news because I already knew they were going to cut him. I already knew they were
Yeah,
going to cut him. The one, Bolden got cut too. Bolden got cut too. The only
yeah.
one that got cut that I really thought was going to get cut was Noah, and that's because of the fact that they put Byron Jones on PUP, so he'll be gone for 4 weeks.
They're gonna use
Additional,
him for that. Yeah.
so they're going to use him for depth, and he's going to compete for the starting
He's
position. But
lucky. He's lucky.
he
He's
he's
there
lucky.
because of
He
that.
has a good circumstance. That's why he's there.
He's got lucky because if not, he would have had that pink slip in his locker room as well.
The I don't think they do that anymore. They just take off they just take off your card now.
Well, I'm going old school.
That's an
Going
old
old
school.
school with that.
So
Nah, what you mean? I ain't that old.
I'm waiting for Gordito to come on. Um,
You saw the
Gordito
Vikings
asked,
cut the Vikings cut Monster's son.
obviously, Gordito, you don't listen. I said I'm only giving you one hit, and that he's a running back. That's it. That's the only hit I'm giving you guys. That's it. So, what'd you say?
I said you saw that the Bengals cut Randy Moss' son tight end.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
No, I'm
He
just
wasn't.
saying it was because of they announced it because of the name, obviously.
Yeah, no, he wasn't really doing much. So, and he was buried under that depth chart. He needs to go to a team that's very hungry, or not very hungry, but doesn't have a lot of tight end depth. Another one that got released that I was surprised about was OJ Howard.
He did. He got released.
Yeah, he got cut. He didn't make the cut in Buffalo. He got cut.
Huh. De Pepe.
That was another one that I was a little surprised about. I
Uh,
thought that he was going to go over there, and I guess maybe he thought he was a little too confident.
Another. Well, it's not a shocker because he was a free agent. He was released from the Raiders, but Kenya Drake with Ravens,
Baltimore, well, Baltimore. That's another nice one.
which I think is pretty good fit for him if you
Yeah,
think about it, because he
it
could,
is.
he
It's a
could
nice.
catch it too. He could catch it, and he could do a lot of shit with him, especially their run heavy team. You know, and Dobbins, I guess I don't know if he's gonna. Is he starting?
I'm sorry. He's
Like, is
supposed to be
Dobbins healthy or he's still recovering or he's hurt?
right now. He's competing for the starting position until um until Dobbs is back. Another one. Darren Waller hires a new agent, obviously because of the contract issues. I guess he moved on. He probably didn't think the agent was doing his job, or was I don't know, prolonging the contract extension. So he brought in a new agent. So that's another one. So that's another
Yeah.
news.
Should go get what's that boy's name from down here?
This guy.
You know what I'm talking about? He's a lot of the Dolphins agents.
Another one that's under the radar is that Philly traded for Gardner Johnson. That's another nice pickup for Philly, bro. Philly's defense looks disgusting. He's an aggressive player. He shit talks a lot to everybody. But I think that's a nice pickup for Philly. Um, so that's going to be good for them. King Ma, obviously, yeah, that's basically it. Um, I don't really see much more going on other than that right now in the NFL. As you know, obviously it heats up now. This next week that's coming up is going to be the first week leading up into the first week of football. I think the first game is what September 8th. It's Thursday night football to kick off the NFL season. So that's going to be great. It's Kansas City versus Buffalo. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be entertaining. And we're really going to see what Kansas City is made out of without Tyreek, obviously. And we're going to get to see preview their defense against Buffalo again. So
Right.
they made some moves, they made some adjustments, they brought in some guys, they lost some key guys. So we're gonna get to see them right off the bat against the high powered offense, which is just as important.
True
So
that. I feel you on that one, bro. I feel you on that one. What up, Poseidon?
What they do?
¿Cómo está? ¿Se regó?
Look, bro.
I'm gonna be off camera because my
It's
computer's
cool.
still active. So I'm gonna see you off camera for me.
Like nobody wants to really see you on camera, bro.
I'm talking all this shit.
Bang, bang, bang.
It's actually
Coming with them, coming with them shots, bro.
Boy, coming with a boy. Coming with it. Artillery.
next time you gotta put
That'll
shot
be
on,
artillery.
and I plug that in and I turn on the fucking machine like a normal person.
You guys
And I
do.
do. Oh nope, it doesn't work.
We were talking about some of the moves today, you know. You got, what you got is Kenyon Drake's signing with
Put your stuff on
Kenyon
mute.
Drake signing with the Ravens, you know. That I think you had told me about it earlier. You told me about that shit.
With who? Oh,
Kenyon Drake?
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. With the Ravens, yeah. He's signed with the Ravens. Yeah,
Philly
he's
still making moves. Philly too, making moves. Still.
yeah, Rager to Minnesota. But I don't know what they got back for that.
They got back basically the same thing they gave up to get that defensive guy they went and traded for.
Another conditional pick.
Yeah, the same picks they lost, basically, they got it back for Rager.
Oh.
I can't remember the exact number, but I can't remember that though.
I have to change my my search engine here. It keeps changing back to. Can you hear any background noise, dude?
Not right now.
Cool.
Yeah,
Let me see here. Settings.
Well, I heard something, but I don't know whose that is.
Let me see. Default browser. Google is the default browser. Search engine. Here we go. Google, please. Thank you.
Oh, we're also saying about Ego Banamini, how he didn't get cut because of depth right now, since this guy is still going to be on the list.
I'll use him for special teams where he's been.
Yeah. That's what I thought too. Se sabó because of depth. Because of depth.
Yeah. Yeah.
They already saw. Oh, Philip was saying that they already. This guy found a new job somewhere else now. This guy we cut, our running back, Sonny Michel.
Sonny Michel.
He's back in LA.
All right, let's take a look to see if
back in the West. Boy, back in the West Coast.
See if they got the rosters up.
He'll get some opportunities there, though. It's a good fit.
One moment here. Did they make it? Can I put this on Excel?
What the
Oh yeah, they did make the cuts. Hold on here. Let me see if I can export this to Excel.
Oh yeah, now I can hear the background. What you were saying.
Yeah. Okay. That's all I wanted.
Boom.
Go to Excel
Boom.
really quick. Go to Excel. There it is. Open one done. Yeah, it's also good, man. I was listening to it now. That DJ Khaled album, man.
Oh
Hove
yeah,
went
you got some
off.
bangers on it.
Uh,
Got
No,
some
I
bangers
mean,
on it.
Hove went off, brother. You
Yeah, he
haven't,
did.
if you haven't heard the album, if you haven't heard the album, definitely, it's a go getter. Definitely,
another
man.
one and another one,
Hove went off on brother.
Another one.
another one. Yeah.
I'm having some technical.
Now,
Uh,
now he says, God did. That's his new thing. Obviously, the album.
hmm.
It makes sense. It makes
Anyway,
sense.
anyways, back to football.
Yeah.
Uh, so any key notable cuts? Get excited. That you
uh,
thought
to be honest with you, there's still a lot of depth at corner, man. To be honest with you, um,
there is a lot. Well, we did, like I said, we did bring in Barnes from Carolina to the practice squad to add for depth. Um, who was the fastest corner?
yeah, it's for the practice squad. They need
I
to
know,
focus.
but it's still depth. It's depth. They could call him up if need be.
Somebody can come and snatch him, whatever. It really doesn't
That's
matter.
true. But I mean, this guy will be out for 4 weeks. That's probably why they're not so worried. And it's probably the strongest part of our schedule is the first 4 weeks, in my opinion. With the middle of our schedule pretty weak, with playing Houston, Cleveland, and Minnesota would probably be the only challenge that week. Um, and then we follow that up with playing later in the year, playing obviously Buffalo, Green Bay, and New England towards the end of that. So I think that they feel like, all right, if we can come out of here 2-2, and we get Byron Jones back, we should be all right against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but
Good. Yeah. It's 4 weeks, right? 4 weeks.
they,
Yeah,
they currently have.
because he'll be back against Pittsburgh.
I'll tell you right now.
We'll be back for that game.
Yeah, he'll
On
be
the
back Sunday night.
roster, on the
Is that a
roster.
primetime game?
Yeah, Sunday night. Sunday night.
Let's see here. If I can sort this really quick. Hold on.
Yeah,
Yes, expect selection. There we go.
I can put up the roster if you want.
No, I got it here. I got it here. Um, so yeah, I mean the four starters they have. The four starters they not the four starters. I'm talking crap. They have. Let me see. Sorry.
Looking for corners.
They actually have on the roster currently. They have, with the exemption of Byron Jones, they have
Carlson, Campbell, Nick Needham.
they have 10 DBs on the rosters. You exclude Byron Jones, that'll be 9. So really, I think it's just to fill a spot. To be honest with you.
But I don't see Noah on the roster here.
Noah Igonat, yes, he is. He's there. He's there. I see him there.
I'm on the Dolphins website. I don't see him on there.
They also they brought in the Trey Flowers, that puts him 4 at defensive end or defensive.
There he is. Okay. There he is.
They got these guys where you can put them anywhere, which is 2, which is Christian Wilkins and Raekwon Davis, who they rotate a lot in the line.
Yeah, they do.
They also have John Jenkins in there. Elan Roberts, Jason Sanders.
How do you think they're going to use Trey Flowers now that we have Trey Flowers officially?
That was for depth purposes. That I can guarantee you that.
But wasn't he at one point pretty sought after
You think
on the free agency one time?
Well, what? But isn't he? But is he a middle linebacker or an outside linebacker?
Who's that? Who?
Trey Flowers.
Flowers,
Flowers is a defensive end.
Okay.
defensive end.
They have
Yeah,
him listed. They have him listed as a defensive end.
right. So that he's gonna come off rotating with Jalen,
Yeah.
and then Melvin's gonna rotate with Van Ginkel. So they just got
Well,
depth.
they actually. Well, I mean, they have Melvin Ingram also as a defensive end. So
They have Melvin Ingram as a linebacker listed. They're both they're outside linebackers at a 4-3, which is defensive ends basically.
right.
Because their DNs actually are listed. There's only one DN on the entire roster. Emmanuel Agba is the only one on the entire roster. The rest are defensive tackles and linebackers. So
yeah.
remember, in the 3-4, it's DN, two DTs, and then it's the two outside linebackers, which typically one drops into coverage and one comes in on a blitz. So that's typically how they run that as a 3-4.
They kept the three. Well, there should be three. Let's see here. There's 4 running backs. They went with 4 running backs.
Which I was super surprised about too. It's another one.
Tight end is well. The tight end they have 2 on IR, and which I think Shaheen will be let go sometime maybe through the season
He's on IR, no? He's on IR. Shaheen's on IR.
Yeah, so that the last time you're gonna see him in a Dolphin uniform.
Yeah, once the new season comes, they won't bring him. They won't retain. They might bring him back for.
They are.
Well, Momay's healthy. They'll probably use the trade.
They kept a few tight ends. They did keep a few tight ends, so you still need to watch out for Gesicki being traded. Chris Greer brushed it off.
Oh, they cut Craycraft.
Yeah, they cut Craycraft.
And the thing about that, I do think Sherfield is a better receiver, route runner than Craycraft. I don't think Craycraft runs. I don't think he runs good routes. So, not saying that's probably what the Dolphins saw on him, but again, I think they brought him in to help the receivers understand.
They kept 5. They kept 5. They kept Eazy, obviously a rookie. Tyreek, obviously Trent Sherfield. Jalen is obviously.
Yeah, those are the guys that are going to be.
What I do like, there's only two receivers at 6'2". Easy and Cedric Wilson. Those are our tallest guys. Easy's got some weight on him. He's 206. Trent Sherfield 6'1", 206. And obviously you have Jalen and Tyreek at 5'10". They're listed at 5'10" each. And they're one's 191 and one's 182.
They also have a platoon of tight ends as well.
They do. They have 4. They kept 5.
Yeah, they kept 5 tight ends. You got Darren Smythe, Hunter Long, Gesicki, Connor, and Carter.
But I think honestly, Gesicki is going to be another receiver.
What shocked me a little bit, I would have thought. I thought some teams keep maybe 6 wide receivers.
What?
Yeah,
receivers.
Dolphins went with 5 wide receivers.
But if you think about it,
they add tight end.
They have tight end. So, but remember, Gesicki's going to be used more. He gets positioned more outside slot. Then they bring him in over the middle. He gets moved around a lot. So I wouldn't really count Gesicki too much. I think Gesicki's going to be more of a tight end. As a more of a wide receiver. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
More of a receiver than a tight end. I feel. Yeah.
But still.
So the Dolphins are probably looking at, well, we can retain an extra tight end, and we'll use Gesicki more at the receiving because he'll run more routes since you can't fucking block worth the shit. And so I think that's what they're going to end up doing. We're going to see a lot more Hunter Long this year, and Durham Smythe. Obviously, Durham Smythe's a run blocker, so that's going to be nice to see. They retained 4 safeties: Aaron Rowe, Brandon Jones, Javon Holland, and Clayton. Fiji Delm. I fucking say that guy's last name. Which I knew he was going to stay on because he is the captain of special teams. And then obviously, what else? What's the one? Skyler. Okay, they retained Skyler. And then our offensive line. We have what? Yeah, we have 6 offensive linemen. So they chose not to keep depth at the line. That's not smart.
It just sounds like they're confident with what they got right now.
Because they got Michael Dieter,
Well,
Liam
everybody. Yeah. Eichenberg.
Yeah, Hunt, which he's their starting guard. Austin Jackson, que es una mierda. Robert Jones and Connor Williams. Connor Williams, he's going to be the center. Austin, I think
I definitely think that the offensive line is going to be a lot better than last year.
But what I'm worried about, bro,
we don't have what?
We don't have depth. That's the issue.
Right.
There's only 6 guys. There's 6 guys with the starters. So you only have one backup. Dieter's going to play the entire offensive line at backup. Because you have a tackle, but he's on the practice squad. Because they retained he's not listed here actually.
I see 6.
Coleman. Coleman's not on here, but Coleman's on the practice squad as well.
Then which Coleman you talking about? The lineman?
That's what I'm saying. There's 6, but there's 5 starting offensive linemen. And then you have the reserve guy, which is number 6. It's typically guys.
No. I got 7. I'm sorry.
Oh, who?
I got 7.
Wait, no.
I got Eichenberg. I got Armstead, Williams, Dieter, Hunt, Jackson, Little. Check your
That is 7.
But I don't have Little here.
Because you know why?
Hold on, I don't know if they have it.
I'm
on MiamiDolphins.com, dude.
Miami's way.
Has listed Connor Williams, Robert Jones, Austin Jackson, Robert Hunt, Liam Eichenberg, and Mike Dieter. That's it. That's 5 guys. Little's not on here.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
I don't know. That's the Dolphins website. Maybe they're not updated yet.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's really not a lot that I could say about that. But
so they have they actually have Austin Jackson starting at right tackle. They have Hunt at right guard. Connor
they probably because Little is still probably on IR.
No, but did he play the other night?
I don't know. Maybe they still have him in the injury list.
You see, on the depth chart, they have Robert Jones and Little on the depth chart, but when you go through the roster, they're not there.
Are you sure he? Well, it looks like he's in IR.
That's the case. Because if that's the no, but he's on. No, I don't think he is on IR. Hold on, let me check.
Did you check the injuries?
I'm checking now. What on the injuries?
All right, then. So check the injuries. How are you going to say he's not on IR if you haven't looked at that?
He's not on here. I'm looking. He's not on here.
Wow.
But he's there. I'm sorry.
But he's on the depth chart. He's not on the roster for whatever reason. They only have 6 guys there, dude. We have 7. We actually have 7.
The roster is not actual. The roster is not actual. It's not, they can't determine that. 2 weeks. They got 2 weeks for that.
And they kept John Lovett too. John Lovett is they kept two fullbacks.
He's on IR.
Okay. So then you got Chase Edmonds as the starting running back and Raheem Mostert.
I told you that. I told you that, bro.
That I knew. I just didn't think Raheem was going to be available week 1. That was the main concern.
Hey, listen.
I think that's why they let Sony walk. Because they knew he was coming back and he looked good. So they're like, all right, we don't really need him.
All right.
That was the real reason why they kept him.
This is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. It is what it is. If they kept him, keep him. Good luck to these guys this year. I hope we see playoffs.
I hope so, man. I hope so. So far, we had a little sneak peek of it. A little sneak peek of it, and it looks promising.
Yeah, but you know what? This depth chart's not
It looks promising.
this guy's not here on this depth chart either. Como se llama de nuevo? The new guy we just picked up.
Flowers.
Yeah, not on here.
There you go. It's not
They actually
updated.
have well, the thing is, Arthur Van Dijk was hurt, but they actually have Melvin Ingram starting.
Well, they can't determine that right now, really, honestly, because again,
Next week is our first game.
next week. Yeah, but you don't. Right now, they ain't thinking about that, bro. They're thinking about cuts. What do you think? Oh, yeah, we're gonna put this guy here. Put this guy here.
Already at the 53-man roster.
All right, but that was today. Yesterday was the deadline, bro. Like, what the hell? You think they're gonna do this in 1 day? This is not Madden when you do it in 5 minutes, bro.
My team looks a lot better than Madden.
Your team, who?
Do you win?
Offense overall in Madden this year is it like what 82?
Yeah, it's like
82, 83.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though, they're better than the fucking the offensive line of the Colts, bro. It just drive me crazy on that base of franchise. That fucking offensive line is driving me absolutely nuts right now.
Which one?
The Colts. I remember you pick your own when you play face of franchise. You pick your own team.
I thought they had pretty much the best line in the league, bro.
I don't fucking know, bro. But in Madden, está una mierda.
That's why it's Madden. That's why it's Madden.
No. Good thing you told me that. Now I'm having second thoughts. Good thing you told me that. I'm having second thoughts.
Or maybe it's not the offensive line. Maybe it's the quarterback holding the ball too long.
Well, bro, what you mean? Everything I do is short slant, bro.
I don't know what you do. I haven't seen you play.
You do.
Get mad at it when you see me play.
You do.
We can do this on the live, bro.
Yeah. Oh.
I have to embarrass you on the live.
Okay.
All right.
And then you woke up.
And then I woke
up. All right. So, they obviously these dudes kept Skylar Thompson.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't know they can't lose him.
A lot of fans, there's some fans in this that watch and do their own podcasts. I'm not going to name names, but they think that Skyler should be the number one quarterback.
Those got to be the Tua haters.
Well, that's their opinion, and that's okay. That is okay.
Yeah. Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but at the end of the day, Tua's the number one quarterback right now.
Yeah,
until they say otherwise. It's not what we think. It's not what we think. We got to leave that to the professionals. You understand what I'm saying? Because we can't.
You got to leave it up to the coaches, man.
They get paid millions of dollars to make these type of decisions. But you're going to have your dummies every once in a while. But these guys been surrounded with football, so they know more than us, and that's why they're there. And we're on this podcast.
Most deaf.
With 120 subscribers. But I need some more subscribers. Where my people's at? If y'all watching, like and subscribe. That's it.
Hit that like button, hit the little bell.
Oh, wait, and Philly, that's for the spies. You also said, come on, man. Like and subscribe. Every time you hear ding, come and spy on us. We'll be here.
We welcome anybody who want to come out here and talk shit. I will.
I didn't know YouTube had a CIA.
I didn't know. No, not YouTube.
Special Forces.
Special Forces. They got the Finns Rangers.
Who?
The Finns Rangers.
Finns Rangers.
I'm gonna call them the Finns Rangers.
All right. Well. Okay. Well. How? Back to Skylar Thompson. If people want him as the number one, it's okay. But we're just gonna talk about what he did this preseason.
Did his job.
He did his job. Exactly.
Did his job.
Obviously,
he was one of the most productive rookies.
It was a no-brainer.
A lot.
It was a no-brainer for them to keep him at that depth, keep him as depth on the team. Um, no, hands
Ain't
down,
no
he played.
choice.
I believe he played better than Teddy Bridgewater. Um,
He did. He did.
He did. At least he didn't get a safety.
and maybe he was, there with Tua. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, judge him off, playing people that just got cut this week. But I'm just saying that is seventh round. You never know when you're gonna find them. Them Tom Brady come once every millennium. So I think
And
overall,
please don't start saying Dolphins that this guy's the next Brady. Please don't say
yeah,
that.
and that's the thing. That's the thing.
Please don't say that.
I'm pretty sure that the guy, we saw 3 games of this guy, because I'm pretty sure nobody followed him while he was in college. That's why they pay the
Hell
guys.
no. I bet you people don't even know what college he went.
Yeah, that's and that I doubt that. I'm pretty sure once he had his first game, people started looking him up, and they know that he dropped that. They know his mom is hot and all this stuff. Like Zach Wilson. They knew that Zach Wilson's mom was hot and stuff like that. They knew that way before he came into the league.
Yeah.
But that's
You
for another.
didn't.
I he could be definitely he's a cheap option at backup, and you can let go of Teddy or trade him, and probably gets somewhere a position of need, like maybe quarterback. So who knows what trade deadline is going to bring? Chris Greer likes to be in every conversation. So
Something else that has been coming back into fruition. Lamar Jackson's future with the Dolphins. That's another one that's been for some reason.
about his deal.
Yes, that's come out of the woodworks again. That Lamar's not happy there, and he would be interested in coming to Miami if.
Of course, it's home. Who doesn't want to play at home?
How do you guys feel about them? If let's say, okay, look, honestly, I think that Tua is going to have a good year, and it's not going to be that easy. But let's just say, let's play hypothetical, right? He has a bad season, right? We have a decent year, but we don't make the playoffs. Lamar doesn't get re-signed or doesn't get the deal he wants.
Becomes a free agent.
Becomes a free agent. Do you go after him? Do you want Lamar Jackson here?
That's and Tua has what kind of season? What'd you say Tua's season will look like?
Mediocre season. Let's say mediocre. If we don't make the playoffs. At the end of the day, we don't make the playoffs. What do you think Miami does? Do you think Miami pulls the trigger?
I have to think on that one for a little bit.
It goes after Lamar. Now, look, Lamar has a lot of upside, but he also has a lot of downside. Yeah. So, Lamar is mobile. He's athletic, obviously, as we all know. He can extend plays, can move around the pocket. But the issue with him is that he runs first and then throws later. And again, like Poseidon mentioned earlier in one of our earlier podcasts, when you have that type of quarterback, it doesn't really attract a lot of receivers. And we just signed a receiver to a large deal.
No, so it won't look good. It won't look good.
It won't look good. So
they said he's been working on throwing from the pocket this year. They said that.
All right, but when you say that, Phil, what kind of season did Lamar have?
What do you mean? Lamar.
If you're saying all that, what kind of season is he coming on, Lamar? Since you're saying Tua's mediocre year.
Yeah, I think this guy Skylar Thompson failed in college, bro.
What?
Bro, he's been in college for 5 years, homie.
Oh shit! He was a super senior. Super senior. He hit the super senior mark.
Yeah,
he did like Chris Winkie did back in the days.
He was a 5th-year student, dude.
Yeah, that means you went 5 years. Danielson.
Well, Well, I'm just saying in football. Maybe maybe he graduated and went back to play. I don't know how they work that. I don't know how they do that in college.
They told him play the 5th year up your
now,
draft stock.
no, but now these college players are getting paid. So who knows? Maybe they say, "Hey, bro, I'll give you a couple $100,000 so you can come over here and play one more year. We'll consider you a senior. We'll consider you a senior."
Super senior. Super senior.
Yeah, what's crazy is that he only played 3 games. Oh, that was in 2020. I'm tripping. My bad. That was in
I would say play more than that. He played the whole year.
Well, I mean, it shows here 2021 he played 2. He was a senior, unless unless maybe it's my source. Seems to me like he failed.
Maybe. Well, it's just there.
Yeah, but it could be the degree he was getting to. So.
He was probably like, if this shit don't work, at least I can fall something back to.
Now you'll go back and be a super duper senior.
2 times. 2 times.
2 times.
2 times senior. 2 times.
What else you got, Billy? What else you got there, man? What else you got?
What happened in the world of baseball this weekend, man?
In the world of baseball, this weekend?
Last weekend.
This weekend, we're on Wednesday? What are you talking about, Danielson?
Wait.
Not last week. You know what I mean?
This is not Monday.
I clearly do not know what the hell you mean. Okay. Last weekend was 3 days ago.
I apologize. Tuesday.
Weekend was 3 days ago. You're asking me on a Wednesday. That was the weekend.
All right, bro.
You mean to tell me between Monday and Tuesday,
I woke up thinking
you still don't know
what my wife will come to play
the baseball world?
I'm on vacation. I go on vacation on Sunday.
What does that have to do?
I thought today was Thursday.
About
That's about the weekend.
I woke up saying, "Oh shit, I missed the podcast."
Okay. All right, I understand that. Are you on vacation? Are you on vacation?
I'm on the verge. I'm on the verge.
You're on the verge.
Mentally, I'm already there.
Do you know what day? Do you know what day today is?
31st. Now I know.
The what?
The 31st.
It took him a while. He checked the calendar.
Wrong. You're wrong. It's Wednesday. I guess I have to say what day of the week it is.
There you go. Because it's going to be, exact.
Phil's a special kid, bro.
Fuck you. But anyways, how did baseball go yesterday and Monday night? How happened in the world of baseball?
You're too funny. Phil, you funny as hell, dog.
Nice avatar.
You're a trip, dog. Yeah, I hate that avatar. I think it's crap.
I heard the Redbirds made him jump.
I really can't hear what you're saying. I can't hear what you're saying.
I said that I heard that
people are so rude they don't even say hi to the people that come on the panel. So
it's because these damn Redbirds, I'm telling you, these
they're always on full screen.
Non-educated Redbirds.
They're always on a full screen. They don't see
what's going on, fellas. What's going on?
Going on, Will? How you doing, bro?
What's up, my brother? How was your day, man? How was your day today, bro? It was good?
It was good, busy. You know, another busy day.
That's all right. As long as it's busy, you sweating and working, that's how it gotta be, bro. That's it. That's it.
Gotta make that paper, bro. Gotta make that paper.
Got a nice little avatar there, man. I see you worked on that.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
No worries. I'm working on one.
I guess this guy decides to do it during the show.
I'm not doing that right now, though. I'm not doing that right now.
I guess he
I'm actually looking. I'm looking at the scores from yesterday's games.
Yeah, we lost yesterday. It's all good though.
Hey, so now that you're on here,
the Mets lost.
Philly had a question, and I want to make sure you understand the question. All right. Philly wants to know what happened over the weekend on baseball.
God damn, bro, we're already in Wednesday. Why you why you ain't discuss that on Monday?
Problem
You should.
is that he must have forgotten. So he blamed it on that he's on vacation mode.
I am on vacation mode, bro.
Oh, hold on. Okay. Listen. He said he's on the verge.
I've been on vacation mode since last week.
He's been on vacation since last week.
At least that's what my colleague said.
Where he works, they give him a whole month of must be big. He must be a corporate guy, you know what I'm saying?
Either way, bro.
I wear suits.
Point is, what I meant to say.
The HR is just like Publix. The HR is just like Publix.
Does he asking about what happened on Sunday, on Wednesday?
Can we move on?
That's crazy. That's
Oh my god.
all right.
Obviously, we're not, Phil. Obviously, we're not gonna move on. You said something dumb, and you know what happens?
All right,
You suffer.
let's move on. What happened yesterday? I read that the Redbirds made a jump in the playoff spot in the seeding.
What?
That's what I was reading.
Put it up on.
Yeah,
something along those lines.
No, I'm not gonna believe that from a guy that thinks yesterday was Sunday.
Oh my god! Oh,
we number three. We number three, bro. We're number 3 in the NL. We went from being a wild card team to being the leading team in the Central. But we've been the leading team in the Central for a while now. We got a 6-game lead on the Brewers right now.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Go Redbirds, huh? Go Redbirds. Let's give a clap to them Redbirds. You know.
Nah, fuck the Redbirds.
Try to get Pujols another home run tonight.
That's what
you got. What?
You got.
His first team is the
694. He's got 694 right now.
694. That boy getting there.
He getting there, bro. He need two more to tie A-Rod and 3 more to pass him.
Oh,
yeah.
You know what?
Hey, man, the Dodgers have got 90 wins already, bro.
He's on steroids. He's on steroids.
Nah, he ain't on steroids. But the Dodgers probably might make
Damn, they got 90 wins, bro.
They might break the season single record.
That's right.
For most wins.
That's right.
That's a lot, boy.
That's what we do, though. That's what we do. As a matter of fact, I gotta one of these episodes with my LA hat. I haven't done that, so I might have to kind of laugh me out. Y'all lose.
Just make sure you do it with an on-field cap, not no alternative cap.
Yo,
Hey.
Make sure you do it with an on-field. Make sure you do it with the blue and white, bro.
Interesting.
Represent for real.
Yeah, LA style.
Hey, so you heard that the Knicks gave on Monday night. They gave RJ Barrett that extension, and the chances for the Heat of landing Mitchell just got a little higher. Obviously, there were some rumblings about him pulling off Utah off his bio on Twitter and whichever was Instagram.
We took him off his shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see.
But maybe the Knicks want to keep RJ Barrett they want to pair him up with Mitchell. And they'll get rid of Randall. They'll get rid of Randall and the other guys.
But according from what they're saying is that it's not possible, that they can't trade for Mitchell.
Somebody.
Because of that rookie extension contract.
Yeah, that rookie extension contract. That's probably what it is.
He probably can't be signing the same reason like
he can't
Ben
go to
Simmons in Brooklyn.
Yeah, he can't go to Brooklyn. They have to
That's true.
add.
Yeah,
They
they'll
have,
have the same situation.
but
Same situation.
wouldn't we have that same situation as well? That means that Bam would have to be part of that deal.
Well, you know what? Bam is on a rookie thing too. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be that.
His contract's the same type.
Pat Riley ain't scared of moving people.
Well, no, he ain't. If he get D Wade 2.0, you know,
Ah,
so they
Yo,
call him. So they call him. So they call him. Not I didn't call him. It's what they call
yeah, but boy, that boy deadly.
him. He is. When he's on
here's that
fire, he's
Spider.
spite of a scope.
Do you think like how would you set that lineup? If you obviously you'll probably have to trade Bam on that trade. So
Maybe Lowry. I don't know.
But if you trade Bam, then you really got no big man.
well that's where I'm gonna get to. That's where I'm gonna get to. Honestly, the Heat still need a big man, regardless if they have Bam or they don't.
Supposedly our big man is
But if you get rid of
Gino
him, then you got no big man at all.
You got
You got
Yurt.
that 7-footer. You got that 7-footer, but do you really trust him?
I mean, if they make a trade like that, yeah, they would have to trust him, right?
Well, y'all
If they
haven't
make a
put him.
trade like that, you get rid of Bam. That means you trust in that
But
dude.
you don't. You haven't put him in the. You haven't put him. You had him last year. Y'all barely played him last year.
Nah, man,
Y'all played the other one. Who
but
Desmond?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, well, we do got Desmond. Yeah, we did pick him back up.
It's
He
gonna
would
be
start.
interesting to
There's a
see.
But
situation.
Desmond ain't gonna do shit, bro. He's just a body on the court.
Yeah, the
No,
mechanic.
he's a backup. He's a backup.
They said I got to see
He's
some
a
of him.
body on the court,
He's a
bro.
big
That's all
man
he
back.
is.
Big man back.
But there's still some players that the Heat could go out to fill that void because you actually need the Heat. And this, I
Are
think
they
this.
they still in for Harrison Barnes? I think it was one of the names. Harrison
Uh,
Barnes.
is he? I don't think he's a free agent.
No, I think they would have to get him.
I have to be a part of a trade. But what if they
You
trade
know
for?
he's dying to get out of Sacramento.
What if they trade for Miles Turner? What if they bring Miles Turner in?
Well,
Then you got
I like his game. I like his game. It could fit perfect with the Heat. His game.
you have a solidified center. Not like
Mhm.
Bam that he's a shorter type of center. He's more like a power forward, but he doesn't got the shot for it. But from what I'm hearing, he's working on that shot.
But what does
Yeah,
Miles? Where's Miles? What team does Miles Turner play for right now?
Indiana.
And don't Indiana got DeAndre DeAndre Ayton?
Well, from what I'm hearing, I thought
Well,
they.
yeah. They do.
I guess he wanted some. I guess the money situation. I don't think it fell through.
They wanted him. I remember they wanted him. No, they didn't get him because the Suns matched.
The Sun matched it, so he went back to the Suns.
They went back to the Suns. Yeah. Now I remember this.
Right. You gotta let me know that
I
for real.
remember. I remember they. Yeah, because they showed that Pacers put an offer, and these guys had about 48 hours or 72 hours, or something like that, to respond, and they did it. They did respond quick
Well, they have Miles Turner's linked to the Lakers right now.
to the Lakers.
Yeah,
So the
they have.
Lakers, what? Are they really gonna get rid of Westbrook?
I,
I know
do
they
you,
don't have that guy no more. What's his
let me
name?
ask you: Do you really think? Do you really think
That young guy
LeBron?
they have.
Do you really think LeBron wants to play with Russell Westbrook?
Hell no.
Is that Westbrook? Westbrook plays one way, bro.
He needs his
Yeah,
own team.
me ball. Plays me ball.
He needs his own team.
No, he just plays fast. He just likes to play fast. And you
So I
can't
still
play
play.
fast with those two. You can't play fast with those two cows. Because LeBron doesn't like to play fast, and Anthony Davis can't play fast either.
Mental. Yeah, mental.
Do you think somebody's
That's the
going to?
only
What kind
thing.
of
But
year you
he's
think
gonna be on
Anthony
the
Davis
court.
gonna have?
He's gonna be on the court. He's the most reliable one. He's gonna be the one that's gonna be on the court. He's gonna play the most games.
You think Anthony Davis gonna make noise? Come back,
I
play of the
don't
year.
know what Anthony Davis is gonna do because every time they say Anthony Davis is gonna come back and make noise, he looks good and then he gets hurt.
And then he gets hurt. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, yeah, he does.
That is true. That
He
is
He
looks
true.
does
good.
have.
He looks good, then gets hurt. So
But you should think
I don't know.
Anthony Davis should be the one that they
I don't know
build.
how he made. I don't know how he made top 75 NBA players.
Nah, I don't
Uh,
know that one either. I don't know that
he's
one.
lazy. He's lazy.
Boy,
He's lazy.
that boy stay hurt.
And then he hurt. And then when he's hurt, it's not no little hurt injury. It's those big ass injuries. The ones that he's not playing no more.
Yeah, it's his feet. It's
Those,
all his feet. It's always his feet. His
that
feet
might
and
be
his
an injury
knees,
that
and
that'll probably
that's
be
what
an injury
sucks.
that nag him for the rest of his career, probably.
And that's what sucks because he's so damn big. He got big ass
Yeah,
feet, bro.
he do.
Que le duelen.
What
Hmm.
is he gonna be able to be ready for the beginning of the year? Because I know he got hurt. Wasn't in the playoffs
I
or right before the playoffs.
I think so, but I'm not sure. They say that he's been training hard and that this year he's working on not getting hurt.
He working for that next contract, bro.
Let me ask you a question. If
Mhm.
if Miami were to extend, so my question is again, I'm not really familiar with the NBA, right? But well, not the NBA, but I'm not familiar with how the structure works. So if why is it that Bam needs to be? So they have to match the same contracts if they trade Bam, they trade for Spider.
No, it's just who they want in the trade. That's probably who they want. If you're
Yeah,
gonna
but
trade for Spider,
they
they want
both
Bam
have,
in the
the
package.
problem is they both have the same like it's just like Ben Simmons situation. They have that rookie extension contract, and you can't have two in one team. You can't have two of them in one team.
What is it? Because it's an extension, right? So what if they extend?
Yeah.
What if they extend Tyler and send Tyler?
If they extend Tyler, you can't get him.
Even if they extend Tyler to match
No,
Spidey,
because he's on his rookie contract.
but it's an extension.
Yeah, but it's on his rookie contract. No,
They can
it's the
match it.
rule. It's the rule, bro. I don't make the rules, bro. What you want me to say?
I'm just
I don't
saying.
make the rules.
But
That's
you
what their
can't. What
rule
you mean you
is. That's
can't
what their
have
rule
two?
is.
What you mean you can't have two rookie extension on the?
Yeah, that's what they. That's the whole problem why they couldn't trade to Ben Simmons. That's the reason why Bam didn't go to Brooklyn. That's the only reason. Because they both have the same type of contract. That rookie shit, that the rookie contract for an extension. I didn't know that either, bro. Until like, they said that shit on ESPN.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that, so I learned that shit this year too. I
But
didn't
more
know
than
that.
likely, the reason why that shit ain't going down, Phil, is because they want Bam in the package, and probably the Heat don't want to give up Bam.
But that I understand. But like I said, it'll probably have to be a three-team trade where they
They
have
probably
to.
want Tyler Hero and Bam, and they're like, we'll give you Tyler Hero, but we keep him Bam, and we'll give you these guys instead. And they're like, nah, nah, or we give you
They
these
even did
draft
like
picks
a whole
instead. They're like,
list.
no.
They put a whole list of players that have the same type of contract. They can't join. They can't be traded to that guy's same team. You know what I mean? To the other guy's team.
Yeah, I
It was a
feel
big
you.
ass list. It was a big ass list too.
That's what we're not.
I got you.
But I don't want
I'll look for it. I'll look for it. I know ESPN put it. I'll look
Nah,
for it.
it's all good. You ain't gotta look for it. You said it. I believe it. You said, hey, I believe it.
I was trying to get Arm on here, but he's a little busy tonight. Arm is the expert.
But if you find it, even better.
If you find it, you can learn. That like that in the NBA. To me, the NBA and soccer is the most like difficult to kick the beat on your chest. Like NFL, I know a lot about when it comes to contracts and shit, but the NBA and all that, it's a little, I don't know, it's a little weird.
Bro.
So What if they? But what if they do a three-team trade? So let's say
that's what they were looking for. That's what they were looking for through the whole fucking summer.
but they couldn't find nobody. Nobody would trade for him. I don't think nobody wants to deal with that headache with Tyler Hero.
Ah, here it is. Here it is.
Uh,
It's the designated rookie extension rule. Look it up. There you go. I gave you the name. You
There
got to
you
do the
go,
rest of it. You
Phil.
got to
There
complete.
you go, Phil. Do some investigation work.
Gave you the name.
the designated rookie extension.
Uh huh. The designated rookie extension rule.
Hey, but at the end of the day, listen, bro. At the end of the day, did y'all get better?
Well,
They were the
then we
same.
have to wait to see that, right? Don't we have to wait to see it? I mean, they still. I think what they can't make one more move. I think they got no
I'm saying from right now, did y'all from right now, from
to
what
see who
other teams got?
replaces this guy.
Who?
No, I'm asking. Can they make a move to replace this guy that we lost?
Oh,
That will Tucker. Tucker.
Y'all probably gonna play Caleb Martin now.
oh, you're talking about PJ.
Yeah,
Mm.
maybe Caleb Martin. Yeah, you would have to move him. Yeah, I can see that. Pero I thought maybe we could go get a old familiar face over here.
Crowder?
Yeah, Jamison Crowder.
I would like Crowder, man.
But
I would.
Why not?
I would
His best season was here.
so let me ask you something. From what's going on right now, what you seen, do the Heat look better than what they did last year?
Right now, how it looks?
Yeah.
No, it looks like we took a loss because we lost a good defensive player. Right now, that's what it looks like. But we don't know what these young boys gonna do. Young legs.
Mm.
You think
Yeah.
You think Brooklyn gonna probably do something?
Nah, nah. They'll make noise, but nothing big. Unless they come out and they show like consistency
What about Philadelphia?
and domination. Nah, nah. We can still beat their ass.
I think Philadelphia is gonna be a team to be reckoned with. Especially if Harden comes back and plays the way he's
If he
the
plays like
way
last year, no.
I mean if you go back to his old
If he
ways, which
plays like Houston Rockets,
yeah, he say he's been training and he has a whole body transformation and everything. So
oh shit! And hey, well, another one that's going for Team USA is Trey Turner.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
When is
A lot of Dodgers look like.
We got them two Redbirds though, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We got them two Redbirds, boy, in the corners right there, boy.
when is the world thing happening? What is that?
I was gonna say this next year, next year at the beginning of the year, if I'm not mistaken, Phil. Tatis can't
what?
play in that shit either. Fernando Tatis can't play for Dominican Republic.
No, because that's under MLB, right?
Yeah, he can't play that shit because of the whole PED shit. So he's pissed off about that. He's mad about that shit too.
Oh, should we take a PEDs?
But it's also part of the game. It's part of the game, so it kind of helps him.
Pujols. So it's Pujols.
Who?
Pujols. Taking steroids.
Pujols ain't playing.
Well, he taking PEDs this year.
Nah, he ain't taking on PEDs, man. Pujols ain't taking on PEDs.
Mhm.
He only got 15 home runs this season, but they actually play him. That's the thing. With the Dodgers didn't play him like that.
No, they did.
Gotcha. 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 Gotcha.
I think he was in the league still. So
But
all this shit.
he's always been a hitter, bro. Pujols always been a hitter.
That's why I think he's gonna break that record and probably and some.
So, well, I hope he gets to 700. That's what I just hope for.
Hmm. Well, that'll be
I hope
a
he breaks.
milestone, and I believe it'll be his last year. And
That's a way to go out. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, what's that?
Yeah, the whole
breaking
That's a
news,
way to
like
go
I
out, man.
said,
breaking news. Jordan Love.
this is the year that St. Louis gotta make a Cinderella story.
I just wonder how y'all gonna handle when good pitching is against y'all. When you go against good pitching, real good
Yeah, I
pitching.
feel you. I feel you. That's why I
That's
said.
when because
That's
you
why.
guys didn't look that good against the Braves neither. So that's what's suspect about y'all.
That's why I said the Cinderella story.
Yeah. I
It'd be
mean, don't
nice.
get me wrong, you got a lot of good talent in that team.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. But
A
it's
lot of good talent.
so we gotta see how we pan out because the Dodgers are serious.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
they are,
saying?
boy. They on a mission.
And the Mets are serious too, and they got two aces that are
I
whew,
think they were playing each other, didn't they? Was it them?
they're playing each other right now.
They're
They're playing
playing
each
each
other
other.
right now.
I think yesterday, today.
Yeah, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I think.
Yeah, we playing Toronto. Oh goodness gracious.
But so that's the only thing, bro, with that shit, though. Is you got them and you got the Mets and then you got the Braves. So those are three teams that are deadly. And don't forget about the Phillies, dog.
Oh yeah, Phillies
Don't
are
forget,
hot right now, though.
Phillies are hot right now. So you still got one more month, though. You still got one more month. You just wanna stay hot. That's all it is.
Well, if
You want
anything,
to
Dodgers been on a nice little streak.
is
Right now.
yeah. So you know what I'm saying. But they've been on cruise
No, they're
control and
losing
winning
right now.
games. They've been on cruise control and winning games all year. So you know what I'm
Well, you
saying.
saw the other pitcher now. He's on a IL. Another starting pitcher, Gosselin. I forgot his name.
Yeah, they put them on the IL, but they still win games though. They still winning
Yeah,
games.
yeah, that's just crazy, though. That is what's crazy about it.
It's not what's crazy, bro. They got a lineup, bro. They got a nasty lineup. So
They
it's
do. They got the right pieces. They do.
so
They got right
they
pieces.
got a nasty lineup. So that's the thing about that.
Can they hold? See, the question with them is can they pitch and hold?
It's gonna be playoff time.
Starting pitching because
When playoff time
these guys are
come,
getting banged up, boy. These guys, the pitchers are getting banged up right now.
yeah. So, but when it's playoff time, that's when it's really gonna sink in and see them
If they're
boys
ready,
can handle that pressure. But we'll see though. You know what I'm saying? This year is a new format in baseball for the All Stars.
they added
Top,
what? They
yeah,
added
the
another
top two.
team.
Yeah, top two teams already advanced to the second round, and then you got the wild card round, which is you
Four
already know
teams,
how
right?
that is. It's a 3 game series.
Yeah, yeah. Well, see, sometimes that could just fuck up a playoff.
So right now, Cardinals right now, the way it looking like they're gonna probably be playing in the wild card round, and depends who
And
they get.
lose, and lose 2 out of 3
Depend and
trophies.
depending who they get, because they could get the Phillies. They could
Oh,
get
I would like that. Would be a nice one. Phillies,
they
Cardinals.
could get San Diego.
Nah, I give y'all San Diego. San Diego ain't the same.
So
They got hit with the bang this year now. They make the splash, but ain't delivering.
but we gotta see though. We gotta see. Anybody know what's the score for the Cardinal game right now? I know last time I checked it before I came on here it was 2-2. Arenado hit a 2-run shot.
Oh, Ronaldo back playing, huh?
Yeah, Ronaldo back playing. He went out. He was out for paternity leave, but he came back. He came back against the Braves. He came back on Saturday against the Braves. He just had his first son, his first baby boy, well his first child. Period.
It's 2-2.
Still
The
2-2.
bottom of the fifth. The Marlins are tied 1-1.
Y'all playing? They playing Tampa, right?
Yeah, they've been losing to Tampa the last couple of days. Yesterday. Yeah, well, boy, they've been losing. I'll tell you that. Damn.
Yeah, man. That's it. That's
You saw
it.
La Russa out indefinitely?
For what?
I'm trying to see what it is. He undergoes medical test in Arizona.
That boy crazy. Boy, LaRussa, boy. Dale, Pipi.
Dale, Pipi. And Dale, Bibi. Hold on, I'll play it.
Dale, Pipi, LaRussa.
They said they mentioned a few things, maybe his heart or something like that.
Hey, that boy need to walk. That boy need to step away.
Step away for a while, bro.
No,
Should have
that's it.
just enjoyed. Should have just enjoyed retirement.
Yeah, step away for a while. You need to step away forever. That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
at
it.
least
Chill.
you need to retire home.
He was a good. He's a good coach, bro.
Hey,
Hall of Fame.
well, but you know what happens this week? This Saturday, boy.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No, this weekend, bro. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I already know what's up. We got the Cubbies, but we hold.
Yeah.
We
Don't
we
worry.
hold now.
I just hope Wisdom is back for that series.
Wisdom is back. He played the other series.
No, but he was
He
out
was playing
for a
first
couple.
base though. He was playing first base. He wasn't playing third base though.
He was out for a little bit. Something about his ankle.
Yeah,
It was like
he
2 games he got
yeah
out.
with his
Something like
hand though. With his
his
hand.
hand. Yeah. Right.
Touch his he got a little
But
touch his
Saturday
little wrist.
starts college football, fellas.
Well, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, well, yeah, yeah,
Fuck a
tomorrow.
college. Yeah, ping a college football. Give me ping. I'm important.
Why you get like that, yo? Why you
Yeah.
gotta
Because
get?
cause
Why
college
you gotta get
football,
like that?
cause college football, cause
That's why.
college football in reality though, that's just
Don't get
trash,
like
bro.
that, bro. Don't get like that. You know, surprises happens, bro. Upsets
But
happen.
That's
be
what
having
happens.
these, be
That's why.
having these ridiculous ass scores, 80 to fucking 14.
But that's why. That's why. That's why it happens to Gators fans.
Man, you just gotta watch certain games, bro.
What are you talking about?
Jerseys, bro.
Yeah, they're
That's
bringing that bit back.
That's the new Heat jerseys, bro.
They're bringing that back, bro.
it's
Can
not
you feel
new.
the heat?
It's not new.
No,
That's
it's
that
not
throwback. That's that throwback.
not throwback.
The
Nice
ride
though.
of cycling days.
That's
It's
for
nice.
Harvard.
It's nice, but I still wouldn't buy it.
Of course not. You're a sorry boss, man.
It's nice though, boy. I ain't gonna lie. It's a nice
Who's
jersey.
playing tomorrow night? Let me see who's playing tomorrow night.
Hey, but
Purdue and I think Penn State
you got Utah versus Florida
on Saturday. Yeah. I mean,
on
is it
Saturday.
Saturday? Yeah, Saturday, Saturday.
Oh
It's
no,
Saturday.
bro, you tripping, bro? They kick off at 7 o'clock on ESPN. West Virginia University versus number 17 ranked Pitt.
Nobody
And
cares.
that's a nice game,
It's
bro. Starts on
trash.
ESPN. That's a
That's
nice game.
tonight.
That's tomorrow night. And then
Tomorrow.
Central Michigan's playing Oklahoma State. That's what they're and Oklahoma's ranked 12. And then I don't know who the fuck this
You
is.
watching that game tomorrow?
I actually got Pitt versus West Virginia. Yeah, I'll watch that.
Oh, because it's an ACC game.
The ACC game.
The
Oh,
sorry conference
hey,
out there.
sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. Serena Williams wins again. Here we go.
Woo! Claps for that girl right there. Claps for that girl right there. That girl doing her thing. Her last thing.
Here we go.
Hey, you never know, bro. We could pull an upset, bro.
However, I
Pull
see
an
you
upset.
guys made a lot of cuts today. Not a lot of notable players on that list. Uh,
Yeah,
well,
yeah, we did some cuts.
I see you guys trimmed down to the 53 roster. You guys went on ahead and stayed with two quarterbacks.
Yeah, we got Jordan Love, and that's it.
You guys are
Mr.
pretty.
Love.
You guys are really stacked at wide receiver.
I think we got 6 or 7.
Hey, man, you can pick up Preston Williams, though.
No, we got 7. I
I
think we're
don't think
good.
that's. They got 7. They have 7, and I'm pretty sure they're going to stay with them. The one really to watch this year is going to be Mr. Alan Lazard,
Yes, sir.
big physical receiver out of Iowa State. So can you
Iowa State.
could you imagine him being the Jordy Nelson to Aaron Rodgers for him this year?
Jordy Nelson. Wow.
Yeah, I think Alan Lazard has the talent to break
Wow.
out this year.
Yeah, Jordy
Wow.
Nelson. Jordy Nelson really didn't have a good year after he has the greatest of years after he left Green Bay.
No. He's only known in Green Bay.
Yeah, but yeah, Alan Lazard should be that guy. He's gonna be that guy. Do you see him as
He's one, right? He's marked as your one now, right?
he's a number one? Is he the number one over
Yeah,
there
he's the
now?
number one. He's the number one.
It's
He's your
him,
one
Sandy,
now.
and Randall. Him, Sandy, and Randall.
What was
Hey,
that?
Sammy Walker
Him,
just needs to stay healthy. I think he could do something if he stays healthy.
Allen, Sammy, Randall. Um,
Randall,
there's a lot of injuries on that team already.
but I think the other 2 guys are gonna be good. We'll see, bro.
Christian Watson is questionable. Kylan Hill is out. Malik Taylor's IR. Danny Davis IR. But I think those guys don't really are relevant. There's a couple injuries here. Darnell Savage is questionable. Huh? But yeah, that fucking Mason Crosby's hurt. He's questionable.
Yeah,
But he's
yeah, he's
hurt.
hurt. He had
He's hurt.
surgery.
Oh,
No, he
had
had
surgery.
surgery already.
Robert Tunyon's questionable. David.
Hey,
Oh, Robert
I gotta
Tonyan's
do
still
something real
in
quick.
recovery, probably.
Give me 1 second.
They're starting to look like the fucking Ravens and the only injuries is the Ravens.
Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here.
He was talking about Harden's transformation during the offseason. I have exclusive photos of Kyle Lowry in the offseason.
No.
Exclusive photos right there. Kyle
They got
Lowry
him looking at
body transformation right there. That boy no more.
That nigga the wrong sport if you do that body like that.
All right, this looks like a picture of the entire Green Bay roster right now. Vamos a ir. That's a funny one.
I don't see where they're injured in the sense of
They're just questionable. Some of them are questionable. Some IR.
But when you're questionable, you have a 50% chance of playing. So.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They'll probably be healthy by the time the first game rolls around. But nonetheless, there's still a lot of questions. So
yeah.
Still a lot of cues on and that's
let me ask you something. But let me ask you something. What's up? If you're questionable, normally sometimes people that are questionable still play.
Yeah, sometimes they play.
So you can't consider it a
the only one that did was Devontae Parker. He'd be questionable.
Well,
You see, with Miami, all we have is Jalen Waddle and Andrew Van Ginkel. Van Ginkel as questionable.
Yeah, I meaning it can change from here to next week.
You're right. So, but
Usually
the
just
only
next week. So,
and then the rest of our guys are the only one that's out is Byron Jones, which obviously is on PUP. Then you have McKenzie, Trill, Calvin, all these guys that are on IR, which that we already knew going into it. But none of those guys are not. They're not. The only one that might have competed for a starting role is Trey Williams. Trey Williams, because of the way he was playing in the preseason. Everybody else is kind of back. They're all backup depth. So nobody. Our main roster itself is relatively healthy, with the exception of Jalen Waddle and Nick Needham and Andrew Van Dyke. Relatively healthy.
Oh, this is gonna be some nice jerseys.
Yeah, those jerseys are nice, bro. I'm gonna buy one so I can get Bam's autograph.
yeah, they're pretty. The Green Bay Packers are pretty. Yeah, they're pretty stacked in almost every, especially defense. Defense, they could possibly be
Well, mira,
talked about
Carlos Correa.
something to
He's
look
gonna
out
play for Puerto Rico.
in fantasy. Uh, this could be one of the D's that you could just like to put in there with the schedule that they have this year.
Their defense looks very. Their defense is very looks very good with the type of
So
season
they're
that's
gonna have
scheduled.
a good test. And you know what? I also heard that they see a lot of regress from Mac Jones this year. Well, what they saw in the preseason, they saw a lot of regress. That's why I think he actually played that last game. I think he played all three preseason games. Am I not correct?
If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
I think so.
That means there must not be that much confidence in him. Um, there must be not a lot of confidence in him. So let's see what they got over here. Mamma mia, mamma mia. Come on.
So
Maybe.
week one, he did not play. It looks like no, he did not play week one. It was B Zappi versus was their starter. He threw one pick. He played week two. Played week two. I'm gonna get you his statistics there. Give me a second. Handsome.
Fue eso, papá.
That's a sound of food being cooked, sir. Okay.
I know he played week two, but it's not giving me. Matt Jones, he went 4 for 8. He went 4 for 8 for 61 against the Panthers. He went 4 for 8. This looks like the passing yard leaders.
They're also loaded at wide receiver with in New England. They kept let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 wide receivers.
Yeah, most of them are injury prone. There's only like 2 guys on there that's actually stay on the field.
Okay, but again, but really, I mean,
One of those guys is Devontae Parker.
that we know. That we know. Matthew Slater, he's a 14-year vet. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Mac Jones against the Raiders, he went 9 for 13, 71 yards at INT, and was sacked twice. With the yardage lost, 19 yards lost on those
Which
two
one was
sacks.
that one? Which one was that one?
That was against the Raiders. That was the last preseason game where they lost 23-6. That was
Yeah,
probably the game they thought rest.
there
He
talks
took
that he regressed. He regressed a little bit. So that's going to be fun to watch this year. Mac Jones, Dolphins, game one.
Yeah. That's gonna look good.
It's going to be interesting to see the two Alabama quarterbacks go at it again this year. What else we got? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Let's also take a look at, which I'm very interested to see because they cut one of his boys today. Well, you also saw that they cut Randy Moss's son from the Bengals.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yep. It's not as good as his
maybe
daddy.
he's not like maybe he's not as good as the dad.
But he plays
Good boy though.
he plays in the
Yeah, he plays
tight
What's
end.
tight
that?
end. Yeah, tight end.
He's a tight end. He
This
plays
is- okay, even if he's a tight end, it doesn't matter. He's old.
Supposed to be a big boy.
He's a good boy.
He a big boy. He a big boy. So yeah, man. So earlier I
You know, they
made
get
it. What?
a lot of these receivers. They convert them to tight end.
Yeah, because they're a little
Especially
slower. Some are a little slower over here. So typically, yeah, they move them over to tight end where they'll be more effective and actually have a chance to make the 53 man. But so what are you most excited about, man? Week 1 is a week away. What are you excited about? Just getting back into football. What is your expectations for Thursday night? Uh, Buffalo versus Los Angeles, and what's your fantasy owner expect during
We'll
that game for those?
we'll see
Huh?
who starts.
Uh,
The
I
game's
don't
still
know
a
what
week.
can't
So
say too much about the fantasy part.
well, yes, you can. The reason why I'm asking is because
No, I'm not.
so listen, bro. There's gonna be players that you're gonna have.
You like to take my fucking players, bitch. You don't think I know that?
Number one fucking pick. I
You don't
can't
think
take.
I fucking know that?
I cannot take your player. You're the number one pick, Mama Wemble. But anyways,
You still
uh,
somehow find a way to do it.
Hey, he's gonna pick the wrong player. He's gonna pick the wrong player, and then I'm gonna pick the player he was thinking about getting. He's like, you fucking took my player. See, you picked before me, bitch.
I don't know. Somehow you find a way.
But anyways, um, guys like Cooper Cup, obviously Matthew Stafford, the Rams defense, Buffalo's defense, Stephon Diggs, Knox, Allen, all those guys who are definitely going to be on somebody's fantasy team starting week 1. What should you expect as a fantasy owner going against those two big defenses? Do you refer to starting other players week 1 over guys like Cooper Cup, Allen Robinson, Stephon Diggs, and
No, it's week 1.
Hero Davis?
You pick them high for a reason. You play them.
Well, I was just saying because I mean they're going against good defenses. Each offense is going against a good
They're
defense.
not gonna sit a player because of week 1 matchup. You don't know.
I'm just saying there's a lot more favorable matchups
That's not a good
depending
way to think.
on the way your roster is.
So you're basically just drafting, and then you're gonna sit the guy in game 1.
For instance, right? You're the number one pick. You pick number 1 Cooper Cup. You start him.
Damn right.
He's a top 5 anyway, so it's possible that he could be Cooper Cup at number 1.
What do you mean? Of
I'm not
course.
saying
I
no,
picked
but
him that high. I'm not gonna put him on the bench. That's something your ass would probably do.
I'm just saying, man.
Something your ass would probably do. You'll bench him and to
Got
start
that from the book. Got that
Gaskin.
from the book.
He got that from the book. Yep.
I got the book right next to me, but that's not in the book.
I bet you the book will tell you that's not a
I'm
smart.
already looking at matchups, and I'm just saying there's other favorable matchups depending on the way your roster's set up. So I'm just saying if you have, let's say you have a team like for instance, let's say you somehow you have Tyreek on the roster or Jalen Waddle, you wouldn't put Jalen Waddle in a more favorable matchup against New England over Cooper Cup against Buffalo.
Healthy
Cooper
Jalen
Cup?
Waddle?
Healthy.
Healthy.
But you haven't seen much of Jalen Waddle.
I'm just
Right
saying.
Jalen Waddle over Cooper Cup. Why can't I not put them both at the same
I'm
time?
just saying.
I mean, you could do that, yeah. I don't know. Why would you sit Cooper Cup?
Listen,
Week one.
just listen. You're getting too far down the rabbit hole. I'm giving you a scenario. You just answer that scenario. That's it. Just do you put Cooper Cup in against Buffalo week one, or do you put Jalen Waddle in over against New England?
If you had
How,
to pick one of those two,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
oh,
What would you feel
Cooper
more
Cup
comfortable with
against who?
against Buffalo's defense?
who was the
Because you
game at? At
the
LA?
receivers,
Has to
you're
be in
gonna have
LA.
at least four receivers on your roster. You're gonna have
Game's
at
in
least.
LA, right?
The game is.
It's gotta be in LA.
Yeah, it's in LA. So they're gonna fly across country.
Oh,
I'll
more
go
of a
the
reason to start
I'll,
Cooper Cup.
I'll go the safer route and put in Jalen Watt.
You see, so everybody's a little
Nah,
different.
I'll
I
take Cooper
probably
Cup.
would pick the matchup. Even though I like Cooper, but don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean that Cooper won't get into the end zone. But that being said, he's playing a really good Buffalo defense. Week one, they're still going to knock some rust off. You're kind of hoping Buffalo has some jet lag. It's a short week. It's a Thursday night game, so that has an advantage. But at the
Mhm.
same time, it's a disadvantage for both teams. It's not like one team's coming off a bye where that's his real advantage. They're both coming off
I
of
think it's more an advantage of the team that wins. The team that
no,
wins will have the advantage.
no shit. But I'm just thinking, in the terms of that, where it comes to like
Fantasy talk.
you got
We're
some,
talking
yeah,
about.
you got some favorable matchups week one. Obviously, you have also Baltimore, New York. That's another one that's going to be favorable, in my opinion, uh, to Mark Andrews. I would definitely start Mark Andrews against New
I
York
think
Jets defense.
I think it
Uh,
would be better. We could have say more that once we have our teams drafted. I believe we could
yeah,
talk
of
more
course.
about
So
that.
Friday. Uh, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. That's going to be a tough matchup. Jamar
It
Chase will
might be a shootout. Maybe.
that might be it's going to be a nice matchup. I would definitely start Jamar and Najee Harris against Cincinnati's defense. Um, Indianapolis, Houston. I would start any fucking player that you have for Indianapolis against Houston, and sit any player you have. With
which kind of makes my
the
my
only
pick very dangerous.
I already know who you're gonna pick, but the uh, the only person that I would start for Houston is Brandon Cooks. Um, Jacksonville versus Washington. McLaren's going to eat that game for sure. Jacksonville. We'll see how Trevor Lawrence comes out. If he comes out coming out how he played at the end of the season, they're going to look very good. Travis Etienne, look out for him. He's going to be a sleeper. A lot of teams are going to draft him a little bit later, but he's definitely a Swiss Army knife back. So it's going to be a good pickup for anybody who's looking for fantasy as a sleeper. San Francisco and Chicago. I would start anybody that plays for San Francisco that week. Uh, Philly, Detroit. Philly's gonna fucking eat. That's gonna be a very good defensive game, in my opinion. Detroit's built tough, so that's gonna be a good defensive game. I think that Hurst might come out with a little rust, but ultimately, I think Philly will get the dub that game. So I would definitely play AJ Brown, but I'd also look for Swift for Detroit. They're definitely going to try to move the ball around with the running back to open up that passing game. So I would definitely keep a lookout for Detroit and Swift. So then you got New Orleans and Atlanta. Tomorrow you got Pitts. You have that's a star stutter right there. You do got some Jarvis is going to make his debut there, so that's going to be nice for Jarvis Landry and the New Orleans Saints. And we'll see who they start at quarterback in Atlanta. I'm not sure. Is it Marcus Mariota? Did they announce it yet, or is it the other guy?
I'm not sure yet.
Riddler.
Sure there.
Yeah. So depending on that, either way, it still should be a good game. It's a divisional game. Cleveland and Carolina. There has been a lot of news about.
That's the drama game
Yeah, there's been a lot of news that Barkley's coming out, not Barkley, Baker's coming out
to
for
fuck them
revenge.
up.
Yeah, to fuck them up. Like he just came out publicly and said that he never said that. So there's going to be a lot of fun there.
You
Uh,
know he said that shit.
Yeah, man, come on. Like we don't know how he
yeah,
acts,
Yeah.
yeah.
how petty he is. When remember the coach that was coaching in Cleveland and went to Cincinnati, and then they played each other. How he acted.
So then you have the Giants in Tennessee. You know what? I'm going to say a sleeper here. For the Giants, definitely look out for Saquon. Saquon is going to get.
Hey,
Hey, you
Poseidon.
laugh. You
Hey,
laugh.
why is he
That,
mentioned about the? Why is he mentioned Saquon?
that means he's gonna draft him.
You know it.
No, well, if you were going to wait, if you would have waited, hey, I was going to say teams are looking to draft him second, third round. He's a sleeper. He's going to be definitely the number two flex option. You can definitely use him. The Saquon is what I'm going to say. I
Don't
already
worry,
have.
Phil. I know
It all
that's your player.
listen, bro. It all depends on who gets drafted number two for me, because I'm number three. So whatever you draft, which I already know who you're going to draft. Well, whatever Santana drafts at number two, then that determines who I pick up at number three. So I already have a couple options that I've been looking at. So we'll see what's up. Uh,
You're already cooking over there.
Rebound game for Henry. I hope. There's a lot of questions with that.
Oh wait, you got number three, right?
I'm number three.
Ah, okay.
So
Another name you mentioned that I know you like.
Vegas Chargers. Vegas, obviously Devontae Adams is going to make his debut at the black and silver. You got the
Would you
Chargers.
draft him?
Who? Devontae?
Yeah.
Hell, fuck yeah, I would. In a heartbeat.
Ah, okay.
Then you have the Los Angeles Chargers. Obviously, they have a lot of upgrades there on the defensive side. They brought in some additions there to boost up that defensive line with Khalil Mack, who's very familiar with the Raiders and how Carr plays. He played with Carr for a couple of years before he was traded.
They play each
Then,
other first, right?
yep, Minnesota, Green
Mm.
Bay, divisional game at Minnesota,
That's an
420.
L.
That's going to be an interesting matchup. Again, it's going to be
Yeah, well,
basically
I said it's gonna be an L.
Green Bay's defense versus Minnesota's offense. We'll see what the receivers are made out of in Green Bay. Obviously, they do have some veteran. They have a lot of veteran help. We'll see what Alan Lazard does. Sammy Watkins, obviously, and company. But we're going to find out there. But I'll definitely keep a lookout for Brandon Cooks. They're going to run the ball. They're going to try to control the clock. And Justin Jefferson. And you can never go wrong with Aaron Jones, with Green Bay's running back core. And I would definitely, if teams need to handcuff Green Bay's running back room and pick up
And Poseidon.
this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, your boy Mookie hit one off DeGrom.
Woo!
So there's a lot of interesting matchup, guys. Fantasy wise, we'll get more into that next week. I'll try to be on the show next week a bit, but again, I'll be on vacation. I might come on Monday. I announced earlier today that we officially Dolfreaky, a Dolphins super fan for Dolphins Monday. She's going to come on the show and talk with us a little bit. So we're going to have a little fun with that. Get some information on how she became a Dolphins fan and all this good stuff. So we're going to have her on the show Monday. And then, so I'll try to be on that show a bit, but that's definitely Poseidon's show next week. I'll have the helm all week. You'll have a little fun.
That's how
So
and that's how we get fans, though.
that's how we get fans, though, because you like to see Poseidon in my face, because I look like Shrek.
Uh, I ain't saying you look like shit. I look like shit too.
I look like Shrek, but he look like Donkey, but it's okay.
Oh, bro, you saying that? If you're confessing,
You're saying that to yourself, Ed.
all right,
That's what you said.
I can rewind that shit.
You didn't get what I just said. It's all right though. Keep moving on. But I know. But nonetheless, we're gonna have a little fun. I guess Gordito's not coming on for the presentation. So
What
um,
presentation are we talking about?
we're gonna show some stuff on here real quick, and he ain't coming on because the finished product is done. So, but he's being a bitch and he won't let me see it in private. He wants to show it on here. So whatever, it is what it is. But nonetheless, he ain't on here, so he kissed my ass. So you can't say that I didn't try to put him on the show.
Okay.
So kiss my ass, Gordino. Kiss.
Maybe.
Say it. But we're gonna have some stuff here soon. Where I have another. Like I said, there's a trivia. There's another player that we're gonna have on the show yet. It hasn't been confirmed yet, so I'm not announcing his name. Not even the panel knows who I'm bringing in. I'm holding a trivia here, guys.
You told me it was a running back, right? That's what you said.
I'm gonna bring somebody on the show. I'm 30 years old. Okay, I'm 30 years old. Somebody that has played within the last 30 years at the running back position. That is the only clue I am giving you. Leave it, drop it down in the comments. Go on to Miamifantalk. Um, Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Go into the comment section and put who you think it is. Put who you think it is. The winner, I will give you a piece of memorabilia. I'll figure it out yet. It hasn't been named yet. I'll figure out what I'm willing to give out as a gift for the winning trivia person. But yeah, if you can guess the name of the running back, there's going to be a lot of fucking running backs that are going to be named. We've had probably about 15, 20 running backs in 30 years. But he may be able to come on the show, have a connection that knows him. Going to talk to him. So if you guess it, I'll give you something nice. But that's going to be the so
I think I know
very
who.
so if
I
you
think I
hey,
know who.
if you know who it is, put it in the comment section, Willie. I want to see who you think it is.
Uh,
Actually, who do you think it is?
I don't know. I can't say. If you want people to
You can say
trivia, I
it.
can't say the
Go
answer.
ahead. Say it. Say it.
What do you mean? No, I'm not gonna say the answer. It's supposed to be a trivia on people who gotta,
And I'll text
do their thing.
you yes or
I don't think it's fair, bro, for the audience.
no. Text it to me and I'll tell you yes or no.
Oh, okay. That I'll do.
Okay.
That I'll do.
Text it to me and I'll tell you yes
Hold on, I gotta look for your name.
or no. Wow. Wow. But anyways. So yeah, man, we're gonna have some fun stuff. Freak is gonna be here on Monday. He's gonna chop it up with you guys. Trying to set up the panel. We have another person that is confirmed. Negative, sir. Negative. That is not the person.
Okay, I had two. It was either him or somebody else.
And well, actually, that person is a financial advisor for something. I think that was the last time I heard. Because
Say it
actually,
again.
that person that you mentioned, he's an advisor for like a bank or something, a financial advisor.
Oh yeah.
And
I work.
the reason why I know is because the Pouncies told me that they called him asking to move his portfolios over. So I'm telling you.
Gotcha.
So yeah, Ronnie, yeah, that person is yeah. So
You said you 30, right?
say it again.
You say you 30?
Yeah,
Okay. I can figure it out. I know I can.
bro, it's not that hard. There's only been a handful of relevant running backs. So, but
Well, he's
anyways,
relevant. He's relevant.
well, we had a lot of
You say he's relevant?
George. We had a couple guys
Huh?
there. We had a couple good running backs. Terry Kirby. We had a couple good guys. So I actually know Terry. Terry's a really nice guy. I should ask him to come on the show one of these days. Terry Kirby's really cool. He don't like to talk a lot about football though, but he's cool
No.
people. No, not really. Some players they don't like this. Some players they like to play it, but after that, basically he's like, man, look, bro, I don't watch the shit unless they pay me to go out there and sign some autographs. Negative on the second one.
All
I'll
right.
text. I'll text it to you because you're driving me crazy.
I'm just going by the list, bro.
I want to see your reactions face. So let me see your face.
Okay, I'll keep it. I'm
I
not.
just
I'm not.
I just sent it to you.
I was gonna type that one, but I didn't think you did. I don't
Yes,
think you would. I was gonna type that one. I was so
yes, sir.
anxious to do that.
Yeah, bro, I'm really hoping for I will be really excited to be that dude right there. Really excited to. I'll put it on the chat.
Ah, man, I was gonna write it too, though. I was gonna write it. No, don't put it in nothing. Don't put it in nothing. We don't know yet.
Poseidon's
Can't give it out until it's legit.
no, I'm talking technically Poseidon. I ain't gonna say it.
Oh.
This is internal. I'm learning how to keep my mouth shut for the most part. I keep getting. You know what I am? I'm like the dude that plays the Hulk in Marvel.
You play the Hulk?
No, I'm saying that the actor
The actor?
plays the
Nowhere,
Hulk. You know,
nowhere near.
shut up, bro. You don't get what I'm saying. He says a lot of. He gives out a lot of clues.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yes.
Oh, because you're a spoilers giver. You're a spoiler.
Yeah, dog.
You
Yeah.
spoil it.
Oh, please.
Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
I put it up in chat. But don't say it on here. But so
Wait till you
yeah,
see
so,
it.
I know some people. I know
Did you
some.
see it yet? I don't know if you see it.
The way he looking.
Yeah.
Not looking at nothing.
Yeah, he ain't looking at that shit right now. He look good.
What do you want me to look at? My phone? I'm looking at it. I haven't received the thing.
I was thinking quick messenger.
Haven't received the thing. Haven't
Oh yeah,
received.
he did.
Yeah,
He did put it in.
It's Miamifantalk.
And continue saying Pinocchio, Pinocchio, Pinocchio,
I know I got it.
Pinocchio,
Why you
Pinocchio.
fucking calling me Pinocchio, motherfucker?
What's that? What did you say?
Why you calling me Pinocchio? I ain't Pinocchio. I'll tell you how I
He
know
called
him.
you.
What are
He
you
called you Pinocchio.
talking about?
He said
What are
what
you
he said on
talking
there.
about?
He's calling me Pinocchio.
Hey,
Do you
hey.
have any type of proof that I called you Pinocchio?
You just said it on a live. Pinocchio.
Did I say Big Philly? You're a Pinocchio.
No. You, listen, I know
Do you have,
exactly what you're
do you have any
saying.
type of
Anyways,
proof?
I do.
Oh,
Only
hey, we'll have to discuss this in the
Beeman, did you hear me?
backstage. Backstage.
Hey Beeman, did you hear me say anything about
Nah, he didn't say it like
being
that.
Pinocchio?
So he didn't say Pinocchio as he messaged live.
I did.
No, he did not say. He said
I did.
Pinocchio, but he did not say Phil, Big Philly,
No,
whatever.
no. He intentionally said
Excuse me.
Pinocchio to call me Pinocchio.
So prove it.
Call me. So when he comes on the show, I want to hear you call me Pinocchio again.
Well, you got to prove it.
So anyway,
I'll be a backstage. We'll continue this conversation because I already see Mr. Big Philly over there. Mark Ruffalo, sorry, Mark Ruffalo over there.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo over there. You gotta be careful what he says.
I got classified information on my phone right now at this moment, and I can declassify the shit out of that motherfucker.
Yeah, the logo.
you do that, and everybody's gonna hit that.
What do you want me to do?
What?
Breaking news. What?
Are you getting on? What? We're getting off.
Oh, what do you?
Now you want to say? Hold on.
What are you asking me? I don't.
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah, I think he was right. I think today they actually made him turn his camera off. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
Quiet. You can say many things. I guess he said the F word.
What's going on, CB83? I was talking to Gordito.
CB83. What's good?
Gordito's supposed to come on the show and unveil our shirts, and
What you call him?
he won't send me a picture of those shirts.
What's up, Finsake?
But anyways, that's a whole other question. This is
He won't send you a picture.
of the shirts. He said he
Why?
wanted to. Bro, you know how Gordito is, bro. You know he always got an angle that he's got to pull. So whatever, bro. It is what it is, bro. At the end of the day, I don't care. So
We're
we're
good, fish steak.
hey, Finn State, man, what you think about
Okay,
the Dolphins
okay.
retaining some of their practice squad guys? Uh, what did you think? Some of those guys could have been on the active 53-man roster, but what did you think about those cuts, man? I'd like to see your comments on that. That'd be great to see.
He's asking us if we're feeling comfortable with the roster.
I'm feeling. I'm
I'm good with the roster. I'm good how it is. I mean,
I'm going.
the one that I knew that was gonna get out got the boot. He got the boot. The one that I was saying.
Yeah,
You see,
Bowden. Yeah, I wish we did kept Bowden, but I think they
we
gave.
have too many players with the same skill set.
Yeah.
I think Sherfield outplayed him as well. So,
Who do you think would pick up Bowden?
Pittsburgh,
Maybe. Yeah.
first guy.
Green Bay could use them.
Green Bay.
They can use them. They need receivers.
What? They got like 19. What the hell? That's like a world record. Come on, really?
Yeah, Dan.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
But hey, Finn State, definitely. I wish we would have kept them, but there's some guys on the roster that fit the scheme.
Patriots should grab them. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots pick them up, bro. Since they like to take all of our players anyway.
Please, God, get the hell out.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do.
What are they gonna do? Oh, I need you to give me the formula.
Yeah. Probably. Hey, what's that office?
Yeah, Belichick's gonna come like this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I need you to give me the formula.
What are they cooking down there, man?
What are they cooking down there? Are they cooking chicken? They're cooking chicken, or are they cooking? He's going to Pittsburgh, bro. He's gonna go over there with Flores. Like,
hey, wasn't that his boy? Wasn't he with his boy, right? Ain't that his boy?
And I can guarantee, and he vouched for Flowers.
Yeah, he did.
So you gotta go. They probably determined it off of that. Hey, were you the one that said this? We're taking you guys up out of here. Yeah, it is the best one we've had in a long ass time. So hopefully they perform out on the field. So they look like they're supposed to.
Well, the roster looks great on paper, So again, we have to see if it.
And the little bit that we saw, a little sneak peek. I like what we saw. I like.
I like that they're going to stretch the field.
They're going to stretch the field. Yeah, at least that we know this year that they're not going to be afraid to do that.
Yeah, they're not going to be afraid to stretch the field. Now, because again, to at least got time in the pocket to set those passes up. Those type of stretching the field, those type of routes, they take time to develop. Although we have very fast wide receivers, but you want to make sure he has time in the pocket. So far, the offensive line looked decent. The times that they played in the starting unit, minus Trent Armstead. So we'll see how they do. Our run game looks a little bit better than last season with Mostert and Edmonds. So we're going to see that. They did retain Gaskin and Ahmed, which I felt like those were two on the back burner, which I'm glad that they retained because I do like Gaskin and I like Ahmed. So that's
they both proved they both did their job. They both did their job, bro. They both showed that they could run in that offense.
Exactly. Use every square inch of that field. I like that when you just said there.
Yeah.
Use the entire field and use that field advantage. Stretch the field out. Stretch that field out late bandwidth, and you're gonna stretch out those defenses thin and break and get these little gaps within the.
You're gonna have a lot of confused defenses. They're
Yeah, because it's not going to be an offense that's going to be stationary. They're going to be moving around.
Yeah, they already showed
Pre snap, they're going to be running around.
They're gonna have a hard
there's gonna be
time.
a lot of, there's gonna be a lot of movement at the line of scrimmage prior to the.
They're gonna confuse the crap out of those linebackers. And
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of adjustments. There's going to be a lot of adjustments, so these linebackers are going to be on their game. That are going to be able to call these
but don't
adjustments.
be mad because there will be some growing pains. You know, not everything's perfect.
Yeah,
There will be some growing pains.
I agree.
So just gotta expect that part too, Dolphin fans. There will be some disappointments. You know,
What
but
time?
that's part of growing in this offense, anyways.
What time is your podcast, Fitz? Remember, we do run a
Friday
podcast on
night.
Fridays from 7 to 9. So if I mean, I would be. I am always on other panels. On my free time, I'm usually on either the Finn's tailgate with or with Ali, or usually Fitzaholic with Batman, whatever.
Yeah, because they only invite Big Philly. It's about time somebody came in here, a real ninja came through here and invited these folks on here because they only invite Big Philly 305.
Don't invite me. I just
Yeah.
show
The guy
I'm a visitor.
asked about MLB from the weekend today.
Oh my God!
That
You
right
still
there.
on that? You're still on
Listen,
that?
You did do that though. You did do that.
without like really what is going on?
Without even thinking about it. Without even thinking about it. Like he really thought it was yesterday was the weekend. He really thought.
All right, bro. I get it.
That's where his mind is at. He really thought it. He's dying for the weekend again.
Do you even remember what you did on Sunday, bro? Do you even remember?
Do you remember?
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't remember. Oh, I had the kids.
Nah, it's too late.
I had the kids.
Yeah, but hey, man.
I took the kids off the wall.
I
Hey, I'll be there 9:30. I'm cool with that. I'll be there. Our show ends at 9, so I'll be there. Watch some fun. Watch some fun. Show.
To listen to talk some football or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I like his setup. If I'm not mistaken, I know exactly. I like his setup, the way he sets up for his shows. I think I've watched one or two of your shows already, CB83. So, but I kind of like
check it out. You gotta send me the link.
the aftermath, so I got to see the aftermath. But yeah, so no, his shows are pretty lit. So I'll come on his show. I'd rather go on his show than some other guys. So it's a lot more fun, you know. Shout out to Fitzaholic and Batman and Ali and CT and all those guys on those other shows. Shout out to all of them. So if you haven't hit the like and subscribe, make sure you hit the like and subscribe to all them boys. Make sure you hit all like and
What's
subscribe.
the guy's name from Hawaii? What was his name?
Q,
Take care, Fitz. Take care, bro.
yeah, Q's
Yeah.
he follows Batman, so usually, typically. But I mean, Q's still my boy, from the Samoa Islands. I haven't seen him in a little while, but hey, shout out to Q. We still love you on this panel. Come on over. But make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Make sure you watch Finn's Take with CB83. Make sure you hit his like and subscribe. Guys, it's 9:10. It's about that time to close it out.
You know what that means?
You know
what that means, right?
I know what it means. You know what it means?
You know what it means?
Do you know what it means?
Pew.
I hate that damn gun. I hate that gun. I hate that gun cause, bro.
I was shooting with that shit yesterday, though. And this shit was going all over the place. I'm like, what the hell is this, bro?
That shit has no control,
Hey, but definitely, hey, you guys have a good night. Miamifantalk. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Appreciate all of you
Miami.
guys. Make sure you
Appreciate your time.
and make sure you follow Poseidon, Willie Beam, and Big Philly on Instagram. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe.
And tell your friends. You can tell your friends, tell your coworkers, yo, check out these boys.
Friday draft night is that Joe's? Is that
Draft night will be over there. It was confirmed, I believe, today, from what I heard.
I'll see. Yeah,
Well, 85 will be there.
Tomorrow we Xbox, bro. You gotta come on and play with us, man. I got Madden too, bro. We got fun. We're trying to do a
Xbox,
Madden.
Xbox. We're Xbox over here. We're Xbox.
Trying to do a
We're
Madden
Xbox
league.
over here.
Trying to do a Madden league. Y'all about it. One
Well,
game
we could
today.
do a Madden League.
Yeah, but Willie beat me. He trash. So just keep it out.
Yeah, right. Big Philly's Hail Mary faster.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna be on too, bro. Shoot. Hold on. Let me get.
Just send them the thing, Phil. You just send them the
Hold
thing.
on. I'm gonna
All
invite.
right, Miami. I'm gonna be out. I gotta get a few things ready before we start that. Dale, Miami, be easy.
Down the
We'll
brother.
be beaming out. Dale.
Felix, look me up on Instagram, and I'll send you my stuff. Hold on. I'll send you my thing right now. Just look me up on Instagram, and I'll send you our login, brother. But hey, man, it's a pleasure, guys. Y'all have a great night. Be easy, Miami. See you Friday for fantasy draft night for Miami Fan Talk Show. Good night, guys.
Gerardo.